So it's been like a solid 3 months since this part of my hair right here has been cut. Now I thought that the salons were going to be open today, but they're not. And so as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go into the other room and I'm going to try to cut my own hair. I figured I'd go ahead and do this first though, just in case, you know, I totally screw it up. It's got like a good week long to kind of maybe come back in a little bit. So fingers crossed, I don't totally screw up my hair. So I wrote that intro song to be 100% tongue-in-cheek. But it's so stuck in my head. No! It's so bad. Okay. Alright. Serious. I'm being serious. We are covering kind of a heavy topic today. I'm just gonna warn you. I know, second episode and I'm already covering heavy topics. But, meh. Okay, that was the last joke. Cue music. So when I was young, I was petrified of dying, okay? Like, keep me up at night scared of death. I remember I used to wake up at like 2 a.m. and not be able to go back to sleep just because I just had this, it's just something in me. It consumed my thoughts for so long. And honestly, every once in a while I still struggle with it. I know my 25th birthday was really hard because it was like at that point that I realized I was closer to 30 than I was to 20. And I guarantee you it's gonna happen when I'm 35, and when I'm 45, and when I'm 55. But obviously that's only natural. We all go through that when you hit that realization that you're gonna die. And honestly, most of us probably go through it multiple times in our lives, midlife crisis. But I don't think that a lot of us accept it or learn how to handle that truth. We're more inclined to push it out of our minds or cover it with humor. I think that's a big thing. So if you guys remember, 2011 was kind of the quote-unquote birth of the phrase YOLO. And it was popularized in the Drake song. But here's the thing, it wasn't even coined by Drake. And it wasn't coined in 2011. This has been a phrase for a long time. The first time that it was actually a popular phrase was actually in the 1950s, and then again in like 1967. But hear me out, I think that there's actually a couple different levels we can apply that to our lives to actually maybe change the way that we think about things and do things. The first being, when you wake up in the morning, realize today this is the last Monday, May 11th, 2020 there will ever be in the history of anything ever. Which means this day is just as important as any other day. You have an opportunity to do something today, to create something today. And secondly, I think that it serves as a reminder that we need to stop worrying so much about what other people think of us. It's detrimental to our creativity. It hinders just doing everyday activities like going to the gym. It can even stop us from helping other people. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, let's bring back YOLO in 2020. In our hearts and our minds, not our mouths. Just don't say it out loud. Ever. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, hopefully without a shaved head. Peace. Time for another week. Time for another week. Time for another week. Time for another week.